Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to another streaming episode, guys. Today we are now we are late on the market, so I'm gonna put on our watch list for the day on the screen, guys, so you can start watching it, guys. And I'm gonna put it on also on my charts. Just give me one more second, guys, till I'll still configure my computer. How everyone's doing? I mean, we are now trading. We are streaming today on Share Vision, and we are also sharing information, sharing the stream on YouTube platform. So thank you guys for joining for today. I hope you guys could write down if you can hear me clearly. Today we're watching Nvidia again. We got some two new stocks. We got DAL, and we also got Etsy, guys. So you guys know to have that in mind. Welcome everyone. Markets open in 3 minutes, guys. Markets open in 3 minutes, guys. For a continuation for what we got yesterday, remember that I got calls from SPY. Well, no, I got calls for SQ. Now if we get a little zoom on SQ, guys, you can see that on this break to the downside I got out. I mean, we got just this green candle, whatever, but then still rejected the zone. So I got out. Actually, I got out on this candle when it broke the previous low. So I got out at those levels. I got a loss, but guys, it's part of the game. Markets open in 2 minutes, guys. Give me one more second, guys. So everything looks good. Let's watch or let's watch. Great. So I'm gonna leave that right here, so you guys can see the playlist for the day. I think you can see it clearly. I mean, it's small, but you can see it now. And let's write it. Let's put it on our charts. So let's get a little zoom on SPY. Okay. Now let's look. We got today DAL, and also we got Etsy. I think Etsy one. I have never traded Etsy, guys. It's the first time I will be watching Etsy. I think it's a stock with good price for trade. It looks like it has good liquidity for trading. Yeah, it does have good liquidity, and also it's on watch for the day. Also, guys, we're gonna see some news today. We haven't pointed out that, but we're gonna watch some of the news. Delta is already doing a gap to the upside. Delta is trading at the $40 mark, so you guys can know that. And yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that right here, guys, so you can see it. Yes. Markets open, guys. Great, markets open. So that trading at the 40s. That we got a resistance on 41.5s. First resistance and support on the 40 level, guys. 40 level support. We got a $1.50 range. Looks like that is heading to the resistance level. If we break the resistance, we can expect another dollar to the upside, which will be around 42.50 around here. On the downside, we got that as low as 39, just $1 again below. So we are moving dollars today, moving by $1, by $1. Great. So this is our points. I know, guys, these points are too much very separated from each other, and in the stock that is kind of cheap, guys. But remember that the stock is up right now 3%, and so it looks volatile. So if it does a movement, it can do this kind of price action. Now in the case of Etsy, guys, Etsy is already moving to the downside. We got a resistance on this and the 116 around here, and we got a resistance as low as 111, which we are touching right now. Below that levels we got 109 and 9 right here, and above we got 118. Great, guys. So far Etsy touched our support level and bounce, rejected that zone. And in the case of Delta, well, it seems that Delta is trading on the range we got yesterday, in the range we got for the day. Also, guys, I want to see some news. We haven't seen some news for the day. We have the watch list, but no news. I'm gonna keep that here, but also want to watch Nvidia, guys. Nvidia. Let's make this hubs. Great. So Nvidia, guys. Nvidia, we got a resistance on the 222s. Here. Then we got our support on 212, as low as here. Let me put it around the level of the candle, which will be around here. Great, excellent, guys. Now remember, guys, that I told you that this works as a strong level of resistance on Nvidia. As you can see yesterday, we also watched Nvidia, guys. Let's watch Nvidia, what happened, because Nvidia was on our watch list actually. Nvidia hit it on the long side and also hit it on the downside. Then first it hit it to the downside, then it hit it to the upside, then again hit it to the downside. So Nvidia gave us three different kind of targets: upside, downside targets, upside targets, and downside targets, and downside targets. Actually, Nvidia did not touch our second target to the downside. I just deleted, but our second target was around to 211s, if I recall correctly. It was on the 250s, which will be around, yeah, Nvidia touched it. But the fourth target, 230s, kinda touch it, guys, kinda touch it. I mean, Nvidia kinda touch our levels. So let's write down our levels for the day. We got Nvidia 212s around here. Then we got Nvidia as low as 220s, which I have already marked. I believe I already marked. Then we got Nvidia on the 222s, and then we got Nvidia on the 209. So just to have those levels on mind, guys, let's move this a little bit lower. Great. So Nvidia, that's it. Let's watch or the stocks we are watching today on the volume by profile, guys. You know I like to use this indicator. Etsy, guys. Etsy looks is trading below or lower band. So what happens when this happens? This kind of situation is on market. Well, stocks tend to move in a direction to be inside of these bands, inside of the highest and the lower band. Stocks tend to move, as you can see on the when we were up on the stock, the stock went down, consolidated inside the bands. Then we got this fake out, then again the fake out, and now we're having the fake out. Yes, Etsy could be doing a lower low, but I will be expecting Etsy if we find the news, because we haven't seen the news, guys. We haven't seen the news. That's important to watch. But on the technical analysis, we can see that Etsy can return to these levels, can return to be inside this range of prices will be around the 150s and 123s. So that's for Etsy, guys. Let's watch that. I'm sorry, guys. It was Delta Airlines. Delta, guys. Delta just gapped above the point of control, which means that we are heading into a zone that it's in the last 3 months we haven't had any kind of volume compared to the overall volume we got around the prices of 36.67 and almost $40. This range of the 39 and the 40, it's a strong volume area, guys, and we just gapped above those levels. So it's important, guys, to see Delta to be trading above the 41.5s in order to get the 42.5s. And also, guys, 42.5s, it's on the lower and the highest point of our indicator. So I think we got a higher point, yeah, the 43.5s, which will be around 43.5s around here, guys. But again, remember that stocks, even though they tend to move out, they can move outside the indicator, they tend to move in the inside, to the inside. And also these lower and higher bands work as resistance and supports. So just to keep that in mind, guys. Delta Airlines, also we need to watch news. Delta Airlines, it's up already 4.5%. Maybe for the rest of the day we can see Delta hitting the first resistance level. Maybe it can move as high as the 42.5, which will be your first target. That depends on the stock. We have seen Nvidia, Delta, and Etsy, guys. So let's watch again our main chart. Etsy bounce off the resistance, Delta holding the level, which is good, guys, because that means that there is no interest on closing the gap. We have some buyers, but remember, guys, let's do an emphasis on this one. Guys, you can see that around these levels between the 40s and the 41.5s, we don't have too much volume, guys. In the overall, on the historical data, we don't have too much volume. The higher we go, the lower the volume. You see this? Higher we go, lower volume. So in order to be interested on going long on Delta, we need to see here on the volume per candle that we got a strong volume. First candle was good on the volume. This second candle, it's closing in 30 seconds, guys, but the volume, I don't like it. We can compare that volume to the last trading day, and it's a good volume. Yeah, I'm not gonna deny that. Look, volume is as high as it's higher than the last 4 days trading days, so it's a good volume on the overall. So just to keep that in mind, yes, I do like the volume for the second candle, I do like the volume for the first candle. Let's watch the third candle, guys. And also remember that this is our trading zone, this is our resistance, and Delta is trading just on the point to be breaking these kind of resistance levels, which will be the 40 level. So just to keep that in mind, guys, if you're watching Delta. Etsy, guys, moving slow. Let's watch Nvidia. Nvidia tends to move more volatile, or at least on these days we have seen an Nvidia that is more volatile. So Nvidia right now we got a resistance on the 220s, which touched then rejected. But if we break and hold above the 220s, we can see Nvidia hitting the 222s. But let's just watch how it moves. Guys, if you have any question, guys, write it down on the chat. I haven't seen the chat, guys. I'm sorry. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. We are watching today. We are watching Etsy, DAL, and Nvidia. Nvidia just touch our resistance level. Etsy moving slow, and Delta. Let's watch Delta how it moves because I don't know how it's moving. Delta holding above resistance. Just for now it's holding, just for now. Amazing, guys. Looks smooth, no? Right? It looks smooth. Kinda looks smooth. Right, guys? Let's watch some news, guys. Let's watch some news. Great. So let's open or I'm just got confused. I want to open a new, yes. So let's watch Bloomberg. Guys, Delta breaking to the downside on the resistance. Delta breaking, guys. Breaking. If Delta breaks and hold below, remember, guys, we can see as low as 39, and also we see, if we see 39, guys, that will mean that we are getting the gap closed. Now we also need to see the market, and the market is still dumped. Yesterday dumped hard. With today, right now we're having this strong candle to the upside, but then again, guys, remember that the overall tendency of market has been bearish. Now we're seeing some strong pushing on Etsy, guys. So far Etsy have moved 3 points. Now Etsy is moving. I like that. We got Bloomberg right here. We got Ukraine update. Producer prices jumped 11.2% from a year ago. 11.2% producer prices. I mean, how can inflation be 8%, but producer prices are 11.2? Imagine producers paying 11.2% more than last year. How can they still profit? Well, they have to increase the price, right? And to increase the price and beat inflation, they can increase the price more than 11.2%, which will lead us to have a higher inflation from 8 point, I don't know, I think it was 8.4. So guys, inflation is way more higher than how it's reported. Inflation could be as high as 15%, 20%. It all depends. I mean, in United States, it could be as high as the level I told you guys. But I mean, I'm from Mexico, so in Mexico, I see easily an inflation of 30%, 35%, but that it's also not reported. We are getting reported around 7.6, 7.5%, which is weird. How can we get a lower inflation than the United States, even though Mexico is an emerging market? Well, that numbers don't look good for me. We're seeing Dow breaking. I like that the previous candle hold, guys. I like that. I like that. It closed just above the 40 level. You can start building a position on that, guys, with a stop loss of this level of 40.71. So I will be start to get a position on the short side around any push like here, when we're seeing pushing the stock, like buying, 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 but with a close stop, because we are not still closing below the 40 level. So just to keep that in mind. uh, let's watch Nvidia, guys. Nvidia, guys, we got a second candle closed below. Now the third candle again, getting as high as the high of the day. Same case as that, as Delta, guys. It's moving on the direction. Still, the price action doesn't show that it will lead to, I mean, in the case of Delta, to the downside, or in the case of Nvidia, to the upside. So it depends. If the market keeps pumping, then we can see also Delta and Nvidia to the upside, but Delta seems like it wants to close the gap. If we see Delta close the 5-minute chart, 5-minute candle below our level, below the 40s, I will be confident. I will feel more confident. Let's keep watching some news, guys. Chile Central Bank dangles option of faster rate hikes if needed. So Chile, guys, can hike their rates faster than they usually do, which can lead to a slow economic activity in a form of impact. I mean, the price of money could increase in a blink of an eye. JP Morgan results marred by 524 million loss tied to Ukraine. Wow, almost $1 billion loss tied to Ukraine. I mean, these guys, it's just yes, it looks like a lot of money, guys. It does, but it all depends how much that represents of their portfolio. Is that much? I think they have controlled the risk. I will be hoping that, right? Because it's money from investors, money from people who put the money on the bank, and so. Great, guys. So the stream looks good, guys. We're also live on YouTube, guys. If you wanna watch us, we are streaming on YouTube too, and on YouTube looks fine. I mean, it's the first time we have been seeing YouTube for streaming, and it looks good. Let's keep watching the news, guys. We still have a long session to watch. Let's open again investing. So we got news about JP Morgan, about economic uncertainties. Well, yeah, we all know that economic uncertainties, it's everywhere. Neo EV production halt not as bad as initially feared. This is bullish for Neo. Rekit says begin process aimed at transferring Russia business. US producer prices increased more than expected in March. What we just saw. Mexico's new April still lacking basics despite big opening splash. Okay. Hyundai Motors to begin electrical vehicles production in US, which this is good. Apply blockchain IPO prices at $5. New stock does an IPO. Goldman Economics see inflation hitting UK harder than Europe. What else we got? US mortgage Interest rate tops 5%. 5%. Okay. Sorry guys, I have to sneeze. General Atlantic hires ex YHS market boss how can Ugla Google to invest 9.5 billion in office and data centers. 9.5 billion, damn. BlackRock, Black, BlackRock quarterly profit rise about 18%. I mean, BlackRock, remember, is the one that has been managing the the portfolio of the government when the government started to buy treasury bonds. Guys, Nvidia rejecting. We got two fake outs now, rejecting and going to the downside. Uh, Remember, guys, Nvidia is still trading between our trading zone, between our resistance and our support. So there's no trade there. On DAL, guys, is holding good the 40s. It's holding very good the holdings, the 40s. We are not seeing DAL closing below those levels. I'm gonna write that down. Not touching down until it closes below 40s. In the case of Etsy, guys, well, we are having no. Etsy Etsy moves slow. Yes or no, guys? It was moved slow. It's up 1%, $1.39, but still it moves slow. I think on overall, watch this for the day, it's moving slow, guys. It's good. There is nothing bad with that. I'm just saying that they're moving slow. No big deal. Meta to take nearly half of sales made by its metaverse creators as fees. So again, guys, profit. Yeah, Facebook invested a lot of money on metaverse, a lot of money on creating the meta space, but the creator program just started, I believe, and they are already charging for almost 50% on their creators. Platforms are based on users and creators, so they need creators. They cannot share that much on creators. I don't like this news. I don't like it. Hyundai, we got Hyundai Motors plans to add electric vehicles and plans to invest 300 millions on the US. Okay. Apply blockchain IPO prices at 5. An OTC stock, an OTC stock, 8 million shares. Underwriters a 30-day option to purchase up to additional 1,200,000 shares, 200,000 shares. Yeah, I don't know nothing about this company, to be honest, guys. Apply blockchain. Let's watch what they do. Apply blockchain. First time hearing that. Apply blockchain. Apply blockchain engaged in crypto mining and co-hosting operation. The company was formerly known as Applied Science Product, and it changed its name to Apply Blockchain in April 2021. The company is based on Texas, Dallas, Texas. Net income on the negative, way negative. We just have information up to 2008. Again, let's watch the meta news. We got the overall chart compromised 3% hardware platform fees for sales made through Meta Quest Store, where it spells apps and games meant for its virtual reality headsets, and further 70.5 cut as its Horizon platform fees. A Meta spokesperson told Reuters, how you can pronounce Reuters, the other day. So I think they are charging 3%, and the plus of that, of the 30%, they're charging 17.5%. So around 47.5%, but not a complete 47%. They're charging the first 3%, and then based on the result, they're charging again another 17.5%, which can lead an overall to be higher than the 50% of the total profit, if you can call. Then we got, let's watch the micro again, guys. Delta just holding strong the 40 level. It's holding very, very strong. I like how strong it's holding. It just shows how we have this strong buying pressure, guys. Nvidia, guys, Nvidia rejected and now kind of dump. Also, we have this bounce on the market to the downside. Oh, let's watch also. We need to watch Trading View, guys. We haven't seen Trading View. Trading View, let's watch. Also, guys, we need to see and understand that the dollar index is at 100. We've been watching this since I started streaming here, guys. The dollar index is just heading to the highest of the latest I'm sorry, to the latest 2 years. Yeah, 2 years high. And I mean, I think as high, I mean, as high as 2 years and 5 years. I mean, we saw these levels on 217, then on 220, and right now on 222, almost like a 2 year cycle, guys. But damn, I mean, when this index is high, it means that the price of the dollar compared to other currencies like the yen and the pound, it's strong, it's higher. But if we compare it to the Mexican peso, guys, it's very low. I mean, there is a strong divergence between how strong the dollar is compared to international currencies and how weak the dollar is against the Mexican peso, guys. So this is based because there's a speculation around Mexico that we can increase the rate as high as 9%, guys, which will increase the price of money, the value of money. So it's just speculation, just a speculation. Now, if we see the gold, guys, gold again moving. We were watching gold the last 3 days. On Friday, we watched gold. And I told you guys that maybe gold was preparing for a movement, and it does. Yesterday we got a first movement. Today we have a second movement touching the high of yesterday's candle. Now on the case of cryptocurrency, on Cardano, I don't like Cardano trading below $1, guys, for an upside position. I don't like it right now. Then we're seeing our first bounce on the Mexican index, which I told you yesterday that I was interested to buy. I did not do it because everything dumped. After I closed the stream, the index I bought that I was long dumps. Then crypto was down, everything was down. So I didn't like going long. Now, it gave us a great opportunity actually because it's touching the previous all-time highs. So this is a good bounce, actually a good you can say a missed opportunity, but I can say that still in a very good level to be bought. Then, guys, SPY, S&P 500, this is important, guys. S&P 500 closed below the 200 EMA on the daily. S&P. Why this is important, guys? We've been watching the SPY, S&P for a long time now, and we saw how it got below the 51. Now it's closed. Now yesterday closed below the 201, and for now I just see a bearish scenario, guys. Bearish scenario in the market. I don't like when the indexes trade below these strong indicators. I mean, since when we don't trade below those indicators? Since last time we traded below was on May 14 May of 2020, guys. And now again we are trading below those levels, which I don't like. Then we got Nasdaq. I told you that I didn't like Nasdaq. I have been telling you that I don't like Nasdaq for an upside movement. Yesterday candle was awful. I mean, we just got this good bounce on the market. I was speculating that we can go as high as the 40,500, but well, you see the candle, guys. It was not today, not today. Then on crypto side, Ethereum is still on my buying zone, guys. Ethereum doesn't look bad. Ethereum looks good. Yesterday gave us a good buying opportunity. On the case of Bitcoin, I haven't watched Bitcoin as right now, and I don't like what I'm seeing. I mean, the candle closes below this level. Um, I mean, I can wait just for today. I mean, I wouldn't like Bitcoin dropping 10%. How much it is? Let's watch. 20%. No, I mean, it's 15%, right? 17%. But I didn't like Bitcoin to drop that much just for me to exit my position. So I think my limit is today, guys. Today's candle is the limit for me to say if I'm keeping my position on Bitcoin or not to the long side. Also, I got a position here on this crypto that just dumped massively. Uh, how much dump? 20%, guys. 20%. I did not saw that much. 20%, and I hold it back. I hold it back for the day. I need to exit my position. I need to freaking exit my position, guys. Well, on the other crypto sides, well, I don't like any other crypto, to be honest. Right now, I think crypto market is just too speculative for the times we're seeing right now. And as you can see, this one, the Nexo one, it's just doing this long trend on the upside. Now it's holding good. Well, they having a buyback program. Maybe that's why this crypto is holding the levels. So what can I do? I'm selling Celsius. I might buy Ethereum. Depends on today's candle if I sell Bitcoin. I like Mexican index to the long side. I'm bearish on the SPY or S&P 500. Also bearish on Nasdaq. The thing with Nasdaq is that I don't have any levels. As you can see, I don't have levels, so I don't know how low can Nasdaq go. But I'm in the case of S&P 500, I'm bearish at least to these levels we can see right now, the 43.51s first. Let's go back to our stocks, guys. So Nvidia is now bouncing at the previous rejection we got. I'm sorry for my pronunciation, guys. I mean, I'm getting better on that one. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. I apologize for that. It's getting bounce from the previous rejection. Etsy, guys, still moving slow. So far we don't have any trade. So far there is no trade. Also, guys, look, DAL, no trade on DAL, holding the 40 level, holding. So far no trade. So far no trades. Slow market we got today, right? Or it's me? I think it's me, guys. Guys, do you like the banner we put on the dance of our screen? It looks good, right? I like it. I hope you guys like it. Remember, guys, that's where you can find me on YouTube, Instagram, on my email. Also, I got a web page if you want to check it out. We got the Share Vision logo, and if you guys want to keep seeing our live streams, you guys want to keep looking for our videos, just remember to follow us, remember to like the video, and we are going to also start doing some videos in English, guys, so you can see more information and guides. I don't have a topic for the video, but if you have any idea, guys, just write it on the comment area so I can possibly um, see the chances of how it can be, how can it be done video, guys. So far no trades, guy. I mean, today we're moving slow, not gonna lie, today we're moving slow. I think Nvidia has been hitting the lower band of the volume buy profile recently these last 2 days, and that means that it kind of gets how can I say, like, slow, tired, like exhausted. I mean, we just ran out of buying and selling pressure. We are just accumulating, guys, as you can see, accumulation. We just recovered this level, which is the 270.5s, which is good. It's good. But then again, we are rejecting strong the 217, the 220, guys. I'm sorry. So as long as we don't break either to the upside or downside, there is no trade, guys. On the side of Etsy, well, as you can see, it moves just too slow. Let's see how much are Etsy contracts, guys. Etsy contracts for this week. No, this contract today is. I never knew we got Thursday contracts. This contract is for Thursday. Interesting. Just remember, guys, to also watch the expiration day of your contracts. Well, we don't have too much volume on contracts on Etsy for this week. I think the highest one is a one on the 108 strike, and the volume is just 200s. I mean, it's not that much. Let's watch also Nvidia, guys. We have some good interest on the upside. We got this 220 strike with a volume of 16,000, which is good. Open interest of 6,000. That shows high interest on this contract. It's very liquid, guys. I like liquid contracts. The difference between the buy and the bid, it's just 10 cents, and that's it. Let's just watch Delta, guys. Let's see how it's how the 40 strike is behaving. So we have some we got more interest on the upside possibility for Delta on the 40 strike. So people are stacking up on 40 strike calls contracts. We got an open interest of 20,000 and 6,000. I'm sorry, on the volume. And on the put side, we only have 1,000, almost 2,000 on the volume and the open interest. So more people are betting and speculating that Delta can hold and be above the 40 area, which is good, guys. As you can see, guys, right now we can see more of a bottom position on Delta, guys, you know. So just to keep that in mind. How can you trade it, guys? Well, you just need to see the 40 level, guys. 40 level. As long as it doesn't trade below here, you are good to go. And guys, with this change of or at least with this pattern formation we are seeing, if we close above any of these candles, we make another candle and close it above any other of these candles, I can speculate and trade on the long side of Delta to be hitting the 41s 0.5. The contract is trading at 8. Let's say we enter right now at 85s. 85s. I like Delta, guys. I like Delta for a new high. We are getting close to the high of the day on Delta, guys. Good push we are seeing on Delta, guys, to break up the trend. I'm glad we just got that because we weren't seeing the screen, but we just got it on screen. Etsy rejecting. I mean, Etsy can do this kind of flag pattern formation or inverse triangle, as you can see. So just also to keep that in mind. First bounce off, we got contract trading at 89 right now. So guys, to be honest, today we got a slow market. Guys. That's true. I haven't mentioned anything on volume, guys, but as you can see, volume dried up over the session. Now on this break, we have a volume spike, which is great. The high of the day contracts are trading at 95, which can give us a $10 profit so far per contract, guys. Which is amazing, which is good. I was about to see Nvidia, guys. Nvidia also, I think, will move too slow. I mean, yesterday Nvidia dumped hard, like really hard, but today just being choppy, guys. There is no direct direction on Nvidia, neither on Etsy. You can say that Nvidia is doing some lower lows, so also to keep that like on consideration of how it's behaving. Nvidia, guys. So far Delta again look good. I will be speculating Delta that it can break above the 40.65s, which is the high of the day, guys. So also if you're trading Delta, guys, just watch that it breaks the level. I like Delta as long as it closes above any other of these candles, guys. As I told you guys, as long as Delta closed this candle above any of these ones before, last ones, it looks good for an upside movement. The watch list is on the screen, guys, if you wanna write that down, if you wanna check that out. We were watching Nvidia. Let's watch Nvidia right here. Nvidia, guys, a strong selling pressure on Nvidia, right, guys? I mean, from the highs it got on the last 3 months to right now, it's almost down 24%. No, it's down 24%. Now on Etsy, guys, well, Etsy just trading below the lower band of our indicator, the volume by profile. And I told you that I did not like that, and I was how can I say, I was expecting Etsy to get back inside this range of prices. And on the case of DAL, we just saw it. DAL looks good, DAL moving good. Finally, at what time it is right now? The 9:15. Finally moving good. Great candle. Look, it just closed above any of the previous candles and even above the wicks of the candles. That's a great close on Delta, guys. The contract right now is trading at $1.11, which will give us a profit above the 20s. Yeah, I mean, above the 20s, that's good. I think it's almost as high as $30. guys, that contract is paying right now. You can squeeze it if you bought more than one contract, I'm sorry. You can just exit one and take profit of on that one, and expecting delta to hit close to the 41s, which is doing right now. So you can exit most of your position, and if you bought like 4 or 5 contracts, you can just leave one in case it get close to the 41.5s. So great close on delta, guys. I love it. This was the trade, I think, so far of the day. Delta was the trade of the day. Delta so far, the trade of the day. Great close on delta, guys. I like how it closed with that strong volume, guys. I like delta, actually. I do like delta. Delta actually could have been the trade for us. I mean, we're talking about a $30 right now. I mean, the spread is kind of high. I mean, how high? $3. $3 right now difference between the bid and ask, but we're talking about a $30 profit per contract, and almost, or at least more than 20% of the contract price. So 20% return on the investment. Good trade on delta, guys. Really good trade on delta. I like how recently the market is moving in a way that I think the market is behaving like it used to. I mean, we are not having these crazy movements where it breaks to the upside and then bounces and then breaks to the downside. I don't know if you guys remember, there were times where we can see stocks moving like this. I mean, let's say this is a resistance, like this, then this, like a little fake out, lower low, and then breaks. But I'm not telling you that breaks where it started. No, I'm telling you that the stock does this. This a strong movement to the downside, then out of nowhere the stock moves and does a higher high. And just one day, guys, I mean, the stock can do this, and in a normal day with no news, there's zero price action on this one. I mean, you can say yes, it breaks the previous high, the previous high of the day, but I'm telling you that with no news, guys, and we're talking about almost all the stocks move like this, and in a short period of time. So you cannot just hold contracts. There was a market, it was a kind of a market that you just sell contracts, buy and sell contracts. You cannot hold contracts because out of nowhere, if you were long, the stock could just dump. If you were a short, out of nowhere, the stock could just jump to the upside. So I don't know, guys, if you got or you remember those times. I was talking about last year trading price action on the market. But yeah, guys, it was awful times. But right now, look at Delta, guys. Also, which ones? We got Twitter. We got, I think it was SQ, guys. I think that was on Wednesday of last week. Pretty good price action. We got breaking with volume. Both touch our second targets. So it was just beautiful price action, guys. Beautiful price action. Delta right now getting back to the below the 40.5s area. I mean, just holding. Let's put on the tape Delta, guys, also on the level 2, guys, so you can see the price action movement. Also, we were watching Nvidia, but I think Nvidia it won't move. I'm not expecting Nvidia to move, to be honest. Let's watch Nvidia, guys. Think Nvidia actually moved. Yes, Nvidia moved, guys. Okay, guys, so Nvidia on watch again. Nvidia on watch. Nvidia just closed above of or resistance level. Nvidia NVDA closed above or resistance level. So you guys, if you are interested on trading Nvidia on the long side, I will be hoping Nvidia to touch the 222s. Then our watch list says that we can see Nvidia as high as, let me watch, as high as 225s. But first, remember guys, first target then second target, guys. So trades for the day, we got Delta. I think Delta was the one that we could catch. Nvidia didn't. We just got off the trade. I mean the way that we did not got this this strong candle, guys. I like the volume too on Nvidia, guys. So it depends on the market, on the index, how they behave. But in the overall, Nvidia is holding right. The candle looks good. So let's say I'm gonna trade on Nvidia and the 220s, which got a huge open interest and volume. Let's say I get in at 4.75, 4.55. I told you guys that I like to get out on the $1.15 here, Delta, which a $30 profit, which is good. Now let's watch Nvidia. If I enter right now, look, the market's pushing good. I think we can see this push too on Nvidia, guys. So that's good. That's good to watch on the as an example, guys. Delta getting as low as the 40 level, guys, 40 price level. I don't like that on Delta. I do like that it's holding the 40 level again, but that's why we got I told you guys, that's why we got this large trading area of Delta. I mean, it's a cheap stock, and yet still we got $1.50 difference between the resistance and the support, because we are just trying to avoid these situations where we got fake breakouts, fake outs, and that could lead us to taking losses, unnecessary losses on the market. Now, Nvidia closed it above the resistance. That's a clear sign that it can hit the 22s, the 122s, which is almost doing it right now. It's trading at 289, 221, and 90s. Let's say I can get out right now at 4.95s. Yeah, 4.95. Let's say I just got out at that price level. 4.95. I'm sorry. 4.95, which is at $40 profit per contract, guys. Almost 10% on the investment. I mean, for a scalp situation, it could be a good trade. I mean, the contract is trading at fives, again at 4.95s, but it's good. It was a good trade. I like that the indexes are pushing the upside. That can lead us to a situation that we can see Nvidia hitting the 225s. That's good. Let's see, 225s. It's as low as here. We're talking about $3 movement, which is great. $3 movement under contract could give us the contract could go as high as the $7 per contract, which is great. Delta bounce off the resistance level. Higher candle on Nvidia, guys. Market pushing to the upside, guys. We are almost closing the stream for the day, guys. We are almost over for the day. Thank you for joining, guys. Thank you for being connected. Thank you for those who like the video. Thank you for those who follow the channel. I hope you guys can enjoy the Share Vision platform. I mean, so far I've been enjoying it. I think it's I'm having fun. To be honest, it's my first time doing some streams, guys. But I like that I can put like my banner on the downside. I like that I can put my watch list fixed on the screen. I like that I can talk to you guys, and personally I feel better when I trade talking to other people. So so far everything is great, guys. Thank you for joining, thank you for the support. I hope you guys can also catch some moments with me, guys. But remember, we have this risk statement when I'm just talking about my opinion. This is not a financial advice. Nothing that I say is a financial advice. Just my opinion. Um, Also, guys, we were live today on YouTube, guys. We were live on YouTube today, guys. So if you want to follow us on YouTube, guys, we are you can search us as OPX Trading Group, or channel description. It's on the banner. You can see on the screen that is just scrolling, and also you can see our Instagram. You can see our email and also our webpage. All those sites have contact information, guys. So if you want to contact me, contact the group, well, just write us on our email, or you can write us also on Instagram, and so we can have a conversation. uh, with nothing more to say, with nothing else to say, guys, I'm gonna end the stream right now. Watch Delta, guys. This is important, guys. I'm gonna say this: if Delta, if this candle closes below this trend we kind of have, like this triangle, it's you can interpret it as a fake out on the market. Buyers were hurt on this one. So again, guys, as long as it's hold the 40s, you are good. But once the delta breaks the 40s, we can see a continuation to the downside. Now let's watch it, see how it's behaving. Delta, Etsy again, just trading on a channel, an accumulation phase. I mean, you can also watch Etsy for the rest of the day, guys. Just put some alerts on Etsy, guys, because it's moving too slow. I mean, just look, the volume is just right up. No volume on Etsy, guys. I'm not saying that Etsy won't move for the day, but so far I personally don't trade up beyond 10 a.m. So be careful on that one, guys. How did SQ behave today? Well, SQ, guys, again, not too much price action, guys. Let's watch Twitter, how also it's been trading. I mean, Twitter so far doing lower lows. I can maybe see Twitter closing the gap, and one way to see it is doing the Fibonacci stance. You can see that Twitter just yesterday broke the 61.8 area. Today we recovered that zone, but as long as we hold this 61 area, it looks good for not closing the gap. If we break the 61 area, then Twitter can close the gap. So far, it looks good. Let's go back to DAL. DAL again with the volume pressure on the 40s. And Nvidia, well, if you got out at 22s, you were good. Now you can just wait for a good entry on the market. As long as it's called the 220s, can work as your stop loss. So you can go long on Nvidia, having 220 as a stop loss. So guys, thank you for joining. I can see you tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow we got also a streaming for the day. Tomorrow is Friday. No, tomorrow is not Friday, it's Thursday. So we got 2 more trading days, guys. Remember, keep your trade on watch. Be careful trading. Remember your risk management techniques, your trading plan, and everything. You just be prepared for the market and be ready to trade for another day. So thank you guys for joining. I hope we can see you tomorrow.